Hello everyone, and how are you all? This is the fourth part of the Facebook Messenger application in Android Studio using Firebase database. In the previous tutorial, I have created the bottom navigation item and the tab layout for the home page. So in this tutorial, I will create a story part of the messages fragment. If you see in the Facebook Messenger, in the home bottom navigation item page, there is a messages fragment, and inside the messages fragment there is a recycler view for stories. So all the complete design of the messages page is something like uh, the floating action button at the bottom of the screen, bottom right at the screen, and there is a two recycler view. For example, the first recycler view is going to be the story list, and the second, and as you can see that there is a story list, and another list is going to be the messages list. I have already added the icons, the required icons of the messenger application, and now you can see the floating action button with icon of messages. And in the nested scroll view, we have linear layout of the orientation vertical, and inside this linear layout give some padding to the linear layout. And now we have a text view which shows the text of the text view is going to be active. The text view attribute text is active. Now give the color of the text view, font family, style, text style, bold, and okay, cancel this one. The text size, increase the text size of the text view to 16 sp. Okay, no margin. The next thing is the recycler view for the story list. Here is the recycler view, match parent, wrap content, and again the next attribute of the recycler view is the margin from the top, and the ID, that is story list, and again select and copy the recycler view and paste it below to the story list, and change the ID of the recycler view to messages list. Now in the Java file, this is a messages fragment, and again, as this is a fragment, so create a view variable, and again the recycler view, we have a story list and messages list. The next thing is the linear layout manager for both the recycler view. The one is the story manager, linear layout manager, and the second one is the message linear layout manager. First of all, replace the return with the M view, and return the M view in the bottom. Connect the story list recycler view with the XML file and also the messages list as well. The next thing is the story manager. Initialize the story manager. Now give the context context, container dot get context, and again the story list dot set orientation, linear layout manager dot horizontal, because the story list orientation of the story list is the horizontal. Now again the story list story manager dot set smooth scroll enable to true. Copy paste, and now again change this with the message manager, and again change this with the vertical orientation. Okay, story list dot set layout manager to story manager, and again the message list dot set layout manager to message manager. Okay, now create a single item layout for the story item single layout. Change this with the relative layout. Okay, this is the design, the horizontal design of the story list. So first of all, replace this with the wrap content, and also this with the wrap content. Give some padding, that is 12 dp, and change this with the linear layout and set the orientation to vertical. Okay, the first thing is the image means circle image view. Set the width and height to 40, and again set the id attribute of the circle image view to profile image, because this is the profile image of the user, and again the name of the user, which is going to be the profile name. Add some attributes, that is margin top and gravity center horizontal. Set the text to Junaid. As per the messenger design, we have to add the online circle image. If you see the green dot, so create an image view, and also the source. For example, I have already added the green active icon, you can say center horizontal, and again okay, set the margin start to this one, and again copy and paste it over here. Now the alignment is okay. Now again set the layout gravity for the circle image view to center horizontal. Okay, the model layout is ready. Now create a model class, story model. Create a variables. For example, we have an image, integer image of the type integer, and again the string, store the name. Okay, now create the constructor, and again the getter and setter methods for these two variables. Now again create a adapter, story adapter class. Okay, for the recycler view, we have a recycler adapter dot view holder. Okay, implement its methods. And now again create this the view holder class, which extends the recycler view holder, and create a constructor as well. We have two variables. We need actually two variables, that is the context of the activity, and the second one is the list of the view. Also in the get count method, list dot size, and now inflate the story single item single layout with the adapter, and again return this view. And the next thing is create a variable view, and okay, we have a circle image view, the profile image, and again the name of the user. So connect with the XML file over here. We have an image view. View is equal to item view, and image view is equal to view dot find view by id, and again for the text view, which is the profile name of the user. Okay, we gave the id of the profile name. Over here we have an object of the story model which connects with the list of the particular position. So for the image view, set the image resource with the model.getImage, and again with the text view, set text with the model.getName, and again now come to the messages fragment. Okay, now create the list of the type story model, and again create the adapter, story adapter, initialize the array list in the onCreate method. Okay, I have this list. I have added in this list the items of the list, and you can see, and again initialize that variable of the adapter to story model, and the constructor, I forgot to add the constructor over here, so create a constructor, for example public story adapter context, and another one is story model list. Now initialize these two variables in the constructor. For example, okay, now pass the constructor container.getContext, and again the list. We have a list, story list. Now recycler view.set adapter. Okay, again now we are running the application and see if the application is working fine or not. As you can see in the messenger application, we have the story list with the orientation horizontal. Okay, cross this add. Installing of the APK, and let's check. This is the model class. Every view, each view in the list will be shown like this, because okay, now you can see that this is the design of the story list. So that's it for this tutorial, and in next tutorial I will create the list for the messages.